The tragic tale of National Airlines Flight 102-013. Introduction. On April 29, 2013, a National Airlines Boeing 747-00 cargo plane, Flight 102, became the center of a devastating aviation tragedy shortly after takeoff from Bagram Airfield in Afghanistan. The plane, carrying military equipment including 5 massive mine-resistant ambush-protected MRAP vehicles, met an untimely and catastrophic fate. What caused a seemingly routine cargo flight to spiral into disaster? The flight and its cargo. National Airlines Flight 102 was a charter cargo flight tasked with transporting heavy military equipment. The cargo bay held 5 MRAP vehicles, each weighing up to 18 tons. The load was secured according to procedure, but the immense weight and its distribution would prove to be critical factors in the unfolding events. The takeoff a normal start? The flight began smoothly, with the Boeing 747 gaining altitude. However, just seconds after leaving the runway, something went wrong. Witnesses on the ground and video footage later revealed the aircraft pitching sharply upward, its nose nearly vertical, before stalling and plummeting back to the ground. The crash, a shocking impact. At 3:30 p.m. local time, the plane crashed near the end of the runway. The impact created a massive fireball, sending plumes of black smoke into the sky. Tragically, all 7 crew members aboard were killed instantly. The investigation: cargo shift and chaos. The investigation revealed a critical flaw in the flight's cargo handling. During takeoff, one or more of the MRAP vehicles broke loose, shifting violently toward the rear of the aircraft. This sudden shift drastically altered the plane's center of gravity, making it uncontrollable. The aircraft's pitch angle became unsustainable, leading to the fatal stall. Lessons and legacy. The crash of National Airlines Flight 102 underscored the importance of cargo handling and securement in aviation. It prompted changes in how heavy cargo is loaded, secured, and monitored during flight operations. The tragedy also highlighted the risks faced by cargo crews operating in challenging environments like Afghanistan. Conclusion. The story of National Airlines Flight 102 serves as a sobering reminder of the unforgiving nature of aviation and the meticulous attention required for safety. While the crew's lives were lost, their story has left a lasting impact on aviation safety, ensuring that such a tragedy is less likely to happen again. The tragic tale of National Airlines Flight 102-2013. Introduction. April 29, 2013 will forever be etched in the annals of aviation history as the day National Airlines Flight 102 met a devastating fate. This routine cargo flight, operated by a Boeing 747-400, was on a mission to transport military equipment from Bagram Airfield in Afghanistan to Al Maktoum International Airport in Dubai. Despite the routine nature of its operations, a catastrophic event unfolded just seconds after takeoff, claiming the lives of 7 dedicated crew members. What caused this massive cargo aircraft, often hailed as the workhorse of heavy transport, to crash in such a dramatic and horrifying fashion? This deeply expanded account explores the flight's timeline, the investigation's findings, and the lessons learned from the tragedy. The mission and crew. National Airlines Flight 102 was operated by a skilled crew of 7 individuals, including 2 pilots, a flight engineer, and 4 loadmasters. The loadmasters were critical personnel, responsible for ensuring the secure loading and proper distribution of the military cargo, which included 5 mine-resistant, ambush-protected MRAP vehicles. These vehicles, each weighing up to 18 tons, were designed to protect troops from roadside bombs and ambushes, making them vital assets in military operations. The crew had extensive experience operating in high-risk environments. They were familiar with the challenges posed by Bagram Airfield, including its high altitude, surrounding mountainous terrain, and the constant threat of insurgent attacks. The aircraft A proven giant. The Boeing 747-400 involved in the incident was a trusted cargo workhorse, capable of carrying immense loads across long distances. This particular aircraft had a strong service record, routinely handling oversized and heavy cargo. Equipped with advanced systems to ensure stability during flight, it was considered one of the safest options for transporting military equipment. However, even the most reliable aircraft can become vulnerable under certain conditions, especially when cargo is improperly secured or distributed, a factor that would become central to the investigation. The final takeoff. At approximately 3:27 p.m. local time, Flight 12 began its takeoff roll on Bagram Airfield's main runway. The initial ascent appeared normal, with the aircraft steadily gaining altitude. However, within seconds, everything changed. Witnesses on the ground described the aircraft suddenly pitching upward at an extreme angle, with its nose pointing almost vertically into the sky. This abnormal climb was captured on a dashcam video, which later circulated widely on the internet. The aircraft seemed to hover momentarily before stalling and descending rapidly. At 3:30 p.m., just moments after takeoff, the plane crashed near the end of the runway, exploding into a massive fireball. Thick black smoke billowed into the sky, visible for miles around. The crash site, a scene of devastation. Emergency responders rushed to the scene, but found no survivors. The wreckage was scattered over a wide area, with much of the aircraft consumed by flames. The tragic loss of the 7 crew members was deeply felt by their families, colleagues, and the aviation community. The investigation, piecing together the puzzle. The National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB, in collaboration with Afghan authorities and other aviation experts, launched an exhaustive investigation into the crash. Early theories ranged from mechanical failure to pilot error, but the focus quickly shifted to the aircraft's cargo. Key findings: cargo shift. One or more of the MRAP vehicles in the cargo hold had broken loose during takeoff. The vehicles shifted toward the rear of the aircraft, causing a sudden and dramatic change in the plane's center of gravity. Structural integrity of restraints. The restraints used to secure the MRAP vehicles were insufficient to withstand the forces generated during takeoff. Investigators found evidence that the restraints had failed, allowing the cargo to move. Aerodynamic impact. The weight shift caused the aircraft's nose to pitch upward uncontrollably. This extreme angle of attack led to an aerodynamic stall, leaving the pilots powerless to recover. Contributing factors. The high altitude of Bagram Airfield, combined with the heavy cargo load, reduced the aircraft's performance margin. This made it more susceptible to instability in the event of a weight shift. The human element. A crew's final moments. The cockpit voice recorder captured the final moments of the crew as they struggled to regain control of the aircraft. Their professionalism and calm demeanor in the face of chaos were evident, but the situation was beyond their ability to correct. These recordings served as a poignant reminder of the immense challenges faced by cargo flight crews. Lessons learned? The crash of National Airlines Flight 142 highlighted critical issues in cargo aviation, particularly the importance of proper loading and securing heavy equipment. Key lessons included stronger restraints, the need for enhanced restraint systems capable of handling the dynamic forces experienced during takeoff and turbulence, comprehensive training, improved training for loadmasters and ground crews on securing oversized cargo, monitoring systems, the development of advanced systems to monitor cargo movement in real time during flight. Legacy of the tragedy. In the wake of the crash, regulatory authorities and airlines worldwide implemented changes to cargo handling procedures. The tragedy also served as a somber reminder of the risks faced by cargo crews, who often operate under challenging and high-stakes conditions. For the families of the 7 crew members, the loss remains immeasurable. Memorials and tributes have honored their memory, ensuring that their sacrifice is never forgotten. Conclusion. National Airlines Flight 102 was a stark reminder of how even the smallest oversight in aviation can have catastrophic consequences. The lessons learned from this tragedy continue to shape the future of air cargo safety, ensuring that such an event does not happen again. As we remember the lives lost, we are reminded of the critical importance of vigilance and precision in every aspect of aviation.